In the recent years, restaurant consultation has been sought out by many high-end establishments, most who seek for effective and long-term advice to help their restaurants prosper and succeed. What most consulting companies fail to do is make their consulting digestible, focus on important issues, and offer proper advice. With plated profit consulting, establishments need to look no further. Having only been in business for a little over 2 years, the Plated Profit Consulting Company has increased profitability of numerous high-end restaurants by 12%, while simultaneously improving customer reviews online. Plated Profit believes that every plate leaving the kitchen needs to have profit in presentation and quality alike, and that has continued to be our goal since we began operations in early 2024. At Plated Profit Consulting, we began as a small group of friends who noticed similar inconsistencies at high-end restaurants that we dined at. Many had poor plate presentation, leading to poor brand reputation and in turn, a decline in food quality. With care and contemplation, Plated Profit Consulting has a desire to increase quality and sustainability of food and plating, showing how the quality of food begins with the plating that goes from there. From plating to quality of life, it is our mission at Plated Profit to ensure that every restaurant understands the importance of how food presentation and quality can provide a major increase in sales and revenue, while also taking the time to consider other circumstances within the restaurant, including seating space, customer service, and general atmosphere. All these problems negatively influence financial prosperity and the guest experiences, which is why we strive to make the restaurants we consult better all around. My name is Callie Giles, and I am one of the 4 founders and owners of the Plated Profit Consulting Company. My vision is to prioritize the restaurant's success and prosperity through efficient consulting alongside my partners. My job is to implement marketing strategies, analyze, and resolve issues surrounding struggling high-end restaurants. Typically, these restaurants have mixed or negative customer reviews, and with our vision in mind, I gather information regarding these restaurants and I search for problems to their issues, taking notes of trends and repetitive issues. It is important to notice that with the right analysis and implementation, reviews online will begin to grow and climb, in turn creating more business and revenue for these struggling businesses. Many restaurant owners underestimate the importance of online reviews and can turn a blind eye to important issues their guests have with their restaurant. The restaurant I will be choosing to focus on today is the Stockroom, a high-end wood-fired restaurant with a focus on steaks and burgers, alongside its wide variety of wine and liquor. The Stockroom opened in 2022 and within its 4 years of business has compiled numerous guests with positive ratings and reviews on their hospitality, spacious indoor seating, and general ambiance. In the small town of Bremen, Georgia, competition for higher-end dining is intense, and Downtown Eats and Sora's Kitchen are both good examples of why the Stockroom needs to uphold its reputation. Downtown Eats has an incredible variety of food choices, live music, and like the Stockroom, a wood fire grill, making it a viable competitor, especially since it's right next door. Sora's Kitchen, on the other hand, has a large amount of indoor seating area similar to the Stockroom, but also offers Asian fusion cuisine, the cultural food bringing in a wider variety of guests. Some of the strengths of the Stockroom is that their staff is incredibly warm and welcoming, their seating is spacious, and the atmosphere is one of a kind. They have old, nostalgic decorations which pair nicely with the wood fire grill, and the in-restaurant market is a nice addition which makes customers feel like they get a one-of-a-kind experience. One of the more notable things that makes the Stockroom special is their private back room reserved for birthday parties, get-togethers, or just a larger reservation coming through. Many guests like the TV to keep good atmosphere up and to watch sports with friends and family, and the service for being in the back room is consistent and efficient. Now, on to the weaknesses of the Stockroom. Regardless of the cozy atmosphere, they seem to struggle with getting consistent reviews on what they're actually known for, their steaks and burgers. Many customers have reported their steaks and burgers coming out burnt and getting it returned with little care or consideration. On top of the food quality seeming to struggle, many have also said that the food is incredibly overpriced. Alongside the food being reported as flavorless and burnt, many customers have said that the portion sizes are not enough for the price paid, which in turn leaves customers unsatisfied in more ways than one. With food not being filling or flavorful, this is not a good look for the Stockroom. Portion sizes and flavorless food need to be analyzed and worked on accordingly. Portion size, food quality, atmosphere, and customer service are all attributes to a restaurant that needs to be upheld to the highest standards. Poor food quality will not be excused just because the customer service is excellent, and vice versa. It seems like the Stockroom has improved their ratings from when they first opened, as their more recent reviews are of much higher praise in both food quality and portion sizing, according to the menu price. The stockroom has infinite opportunities in customer service regarding their servers and hostesses. Not many people have reported bad staff, which is wonderful. By hiring welcoming and kind staff, the stockroom can resolve their following issues much easier, rebranding themselves with excellent staff. Another thing that the stockroom can use to their advantage is their comfortable, nostalgic atmosphere. With the in-restaurant market and the old-fashioned brick walls and pictures, the stockroom provides its guests with a dining experience that other competitors may not necessarily offer. Atmosphere is hard to come by in the new age of modern restaurants, and the stockroom is already one step ahead. The stockroom is notoriously rated for its spacious interior and the bonus room in the back, and there are very few to no reviews that indicate unhappiness with the space in the restaurant, which is another opportunity for the stockroom to profit off of. By making sure their restaurant remains spacious and not cluttered, this can continue to increase business. One of the most important things the stockroom needs to focus on is the quality of their food, especially poor food that they are known for. Food quality is one of the most important determining factors of restaurant success, and without improvement, the stockroom could suffer immensely. Other restaurants can use this to their advantage, making sure that they advertise their food quality above anything else, putting the stockroom further down in the business race. Many have made numerous complaints of the pricing at the stockroom not quite reflecting the quality of the food, which is a problem that corresponds with the general quality. If the food is not good and the pricing is extreme, this can make numerous guests upset and feel like they are being scammed. Other restaurants with more efficient pricing could swoop in, stealing business from the stockroom if this continues to happen. Portion sizes are something that many customers focus on when going to a high-end restaurant, and if there is too little food to give the customers, then this can be a serious issue. By not portioning food correctly, even with excellent plate presentation, many customers are not leaving the restaurant feeling satisfied and full. If portions are not increased, other restaurants who give massive portions that could be taken as leftovers may be placed higher. As we see here, this is our SWOT analysis chart. For the stockroom, their strengths are good atmosphere, spacious seating, and great staff. Their weaknesses are poor food quality, poor pricing, and poor portion sizes. For opportunities, they have a good few. They have one-of-a-kind dining experience, nostalgia-focused dining room, maintain spacious seating, and keep restaurant uncluttered, and they need to keep hiring friendly staff that can help turn business around. For their threats, they also have a good few. Other restaurants may advertise better quality of food since theirs is so poor. Other restaurants are going to profit if they're more affordable, and establishments who give large portions will be chosen more frequently. So these are some of the things that the stockroom needs to work on. In summary, by analyzing the stockroom's SWOT analysis chart, our company can report back to the establishment, explaining how important it is to put emphasis on online reviews and how much they can alter a restaurant's perception. These reviews come directly from the customers, and to ignore them is to ignore the success and problems of one's own establishment. By improving portion sizes, putting emphasis into food quality, and researching efficient pricing, the stockroom can succeed and gain increased profit, upholding their reputation in comparison to their competitors. I'm so glad I've had the opportunity to work with the stockroom to offer sustainable advice and analysis of their online reviews, and I hope they can continue to provide a nostalgic, atmospheric, and special dining experience to their guests while also focusing on improvements that we've offered. Feel free to reach out to the Plated Profit Consulting Company at any of our preferred contact methods, and we would be more than happy to schedule a consulting appointment with you. Here we have provided your choice of either a tote bag or a water bottle from us to you for recognizing our consulting company as we continue to prosper and grow. Once again, feel free to reach out to us anytime, and thank you so much for your time.